Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin and today I'm trying out the Spooked palette. This is in collaboration with Gourmande, I think that's how you say it, Gourmande Girls, and Doodles by the Bunny. So I've never tried out this brand, but the theming and the color story really spoke to me. So if you are curious about this brand, this eyeshadow palette, or you just want to hang out, keep on watching. Before we get too far in the video, if you please consider clicking that subscribe button. I upload twice a week. It's totally free to subscribe and I would love to see you again on the next one. And of course, if you like this video, don't forget to click the thumbs up button. Okay, let's go ahead and get into this really cool, like grungy but still colorful look. Alright, so I'm gonna start the same as I always do and prime my eyelids. I do this with every eyeshadow I use, doesn't matter the brand or the formula. I'm using the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, but you use whatever you prefer, whatever you have. Here is the palette up close if you have not seen it. Such a cool color story, and I love the different embossings that they have here. We've got a bat, we've got pumpkins, we've got spider webs, the little G for the Gourmande. Gourmande? Is that how you say this brand, guys? Gourmande Girls, I think. Not 100% sure on that, but I'm going to go ahead in with my Ace Beaute P1 brush, and I am going to put the shade Scream, this kind of like taupey-ish, kind of cool tone, maybe a hint of olive in it. I'm going to go ahead and put that in the crease with this brush. So how are you guys doing? Are you enjoying the fall and Halloween season? I know I am. I haven't gotten to do really any like fall time activities like go to an orchard or hay rides, corn mazes, that kind of thing. But I've definitely been consuming my fair share of pumpkin spice products. And I have all of my like fall and Halloween decorations out around the house, which I'm really enjoying. Alright, next up I'm going to take the shade Terror, which is this red matte, and I'm going to take it on my Morphe JS6, and I'm going to start placing that on the outer corner of the eye. I've already kind of planned out in my mind what I want to do for this look, so it's really a matter of just executing it and seeing if it turns out in real life the way I'm picturing it in my head. I always think it's so funny when I do looks like this because, well, not that the looks themselves are funny, but funny that like it always seems to happen on the days that I film and do looks like this are like chore days or like go to the grocery store. So I end up doing these like socially considered kind of funky looks and then going out in public, and it just every time, like it's never when I have a neutral look, it's always something like grungy or colorful, which is fine. Just, you know, a random observation I've had. This is my first time trying this brand, you guys, and so far, like, the mattes are really nice. I'm not getting fallout. I am tapping the brush off so I don't have excess, but yeah, so far so good. Next, I'm going to take a Morphe M456, and I am going to dunk it a little bit into Fright, which is this deep kind of like brownie burgundy shade, and I'm going to center that just on the very outside of the eye, just to like even further deepen the corner of this. So you can probably see there's still like a little bit of red peeking through just underneath, but it's not taking over like the whole outside of the eye the way it was before. Now, I really don't know how, like I said, this brand performs. It's my first time trying it, so I'm going to go in without glitter glue, just looking at the appearance. Like, they look kind of textured, so I'm hoping they'll stick to the lid with just like a flat brush. No glitter primer needed, but we shall see. I may find that I'm wrong. So I'm going to take the shade Bloody, which is this like sparkly reddish pink, and I'm going in with an Ace Beaute P3. Yeah, it's seeming very putty-like, and it's definitely picking up on the brush. Oh, that's so pretty. Yes, I love a shimmer. Like, not that I mind, I guess, having to use a glitter primer, but I love it when it picks up on the brush. I don't have to use my finger, and it does show up and pack a punch without the glitter primer. It's just nice to be able to skip that step, in my opinion. And I'm not covering up the red. I'm just doing like kind of a gradient from the deepest burgundy to the red to this kind of like pinky red. So again, I'm not covering up the red, I'm just kind of going on the edge of the red. And if you do accidentally cover it up, no big deal. You can always go back in and reassert a color you feel like you lost. That's like a fun pop with pink. See, I don't know, I haven't done a lot of pink looks lately, but I was kind of in the mood. Like pink and grungy, that's fun. All right, and then on the inner portion, I'm gonna put the shade Spirit, which looks to be the same texture of shimmer. I'm gonna use the same brush as the opposite side. Yeah, it's that same like putty formula, which I mean, sad because I'm ruining the embossing, but oh, so pretty. And this just looks kind of like a textured gold color that I thought would look nice on the inner portion of the lid. I always like to do lighter to darker shades. And then I'm just gonna try to go back and forth and kind of make sure there's a nice transition between the two and no harsh line. I'm gonna go in just a little bit back in with an M124. Should try to bring out the red, the matte red, a little bit underneath that pinky red shimmer. Because like I said, sometimes it will get a little lost. And I do want that red to show. Oh, I love this, you guys. What do you guys think? And then I'm gonna go in just to finish here with an M560, a little pointed pencil brush, and I'm gonna use Ghoul, this matte white, and I'm gonna pull an Angie and a nail like a NYX and do a matte inner corner. I do feel like it needs a little something on the bottom, so I am gonna take just a little P2 brush here, and I'm gonna take Spellbook, this kind of lighter brown matte, and I'm just gonna run that along the bottom. Okay, I feel like that gave us a little more tied in look there. Okay, and I do want a little bit of a liner, so I'm gonna take this angled brush from Storybook Cosmetics, and I'm gonna use the matte black shade Spooky just to go right along my lash line. And I think that's gonna be it for the eyeshadow. I'm gonna go ahead and add mascara, some kind of lip, I don't know what yet, and I'll be back to show you the final look. Alright guys, and here is the final look. I just added mascara, and then I ended up going in with the Sugarpill Candy Glass Lip Gloss in shade Chrysalis. I just thought this pink shade and the way the shimmer looked really matches the pinkish kind of reddish shimmer in the eye look, so I thought it would tie it all together, and I really like how this turned out, you guys. I would say this brand, if everything else is the way this is, A+. I mean, we'll wait and see, right? Like, I'll leave a note if there's any issues in the description down below as far as like with creasing or fading of the shadows themselves, but they applied beautifully. I had no issues, I had no fallout. Didn't really need a glitter primer for these to look super like sparkly and reflective, at least the particular shimmers that I used in today's video. Let me know if you guys want to see more looks with this palette. Even if you don't, I certainly will be using it off camera because I love this eye look. This is probably my favorite one I have done recently, like probably in the past month or so. So yeah, big hit in my book. Great job to the brand and great job to Doodles by the Bunny. Congrats on the collab, and yeah, I can't wait to honestly try more from the brand. I hope you guys liked this video, and I hope to see you again on the next one. Bye!